welcome to another DIY journey video, and the one I think most people have been waiting for, which is getting the paving slabs in. So we had them delivered this week, and what we've gone for is Indian Sandstone of the Mint variety. So a light yellowy white type of colouring, which we thought matches in lovely, and then also reduces the darkness of the slabs and what have you when it's complete. So plan of attack. We're going to do the slabs like this. They'll be overlapped 50-50. So obviously you'll have one there, two again, 1, 2, all the way to the back, and then we're starting at the front, working back, so all the cuts are along the rear. Now these particular slabs, 600 by 900, so we're going to have to cut them roughly in half for the step, and then overhang the top ones. That's currently 30mm, and I don't think it looks too bad, but we'll assess it when we actually install them, and it may be 20mm overhang, and we'll do the same for the steps then down there, and yeah, it'll just create as the step up onto the patio area and look absolutely perfect, in my opinion, of course. So that, we'll start this tomorrow. What you've just seen me do is tidy up a few final little bits where I needed to put the gel into the junction boxes. Now they'll still be accessible under the decorative aggregate, which we've actually, I'll show you now, which we've actually got, and it's this stuff, and it's called Rosa Milano, and it's a bit of a mixture of like a salmony colour with darker. When they're cleaned up, it's hard to see at the minute because they're mega dusty, but when they're cleaned up they look really good. I'll try and put a picture in now if I remember, but what the thoughts is with this is it will tie all the colours together. So we've got like a pinky salmony colour which will tie the brickwork in. There's the darker grey colours for the sleepers, and the grey strokish blue fence, and then the lighter creamy colours to bring the paving slabs in and bring all the colours together. I think it'll look just right. We didn't want anything too modern. The house and its surroundings are not modern, as you can probably tell from around me. We live in a village, so it's just right to fit in with the stone house and whatnot. So that will come once the slabs are in, and yeah, so the mixture we're using some basic, which is a video I did a couple before this one, and then we'll be using a 4:1 sharp sand to blue circle Mastercrete 1, whether that may be a shovel or a bucket, so 4:1 ratio, and that will be our mortar or some sand cement mix, if you like, base for the paving slabs. Now that will be put down in a 50 to 70mm bed, and then we've got some priming slurry, which I'll go and grab now and show you what that's all about. I'm just trying to get out the wind of it, but and so I apologise for that. But what we've got here is what's known as priming slurry. Now the main purpose for this is to improve the sandstone and the sandstone mix. So this will be pasted onto the back of the slab prior to laying with a brush, as you can see in the image there. So I bought pre-mixed. I believe you can make it yourself with some sort of, I think, cement maybe, and water to create a bit of a slurry, but I've just bought pre-mixed. It weren't cheap, £30 to £40 a bob of the tub. I've bought 4 tubs so far from Travis Perkins, as they were the cheapest, and I think that will be enough just to do the patio itself. So yeah, it's an expensive game, as we know from the whole project itself, but it is what it is and what you've got to do to get it done. So we'll be putting a slope on the patio running back to front, so water will run off. And as you know, we'll put the drain in, and eventually when we do this, which is being done in the same slab, we're going to replace this with a thinner channel drainage that will run all the way along, and will just help with water and drainage and whatnot. And then when we do this bit, there'll be aggregate down there sloping towards that again, and then that'll be our drainage for the water. So yeah, big project now to get it done. And, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So it's Friday now, and I'll catch you in the morning when we get going on with the time lapse and see how we get on, and I'll give you an update after the first day. I don't anticipate getting much done. It's been a while since we've laid slabs, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So yeah, I'll get the time lapse going in the morning, and I'll catch up with you once we're done at the end of the day. So it's the end of day one. We've managed to get 5 slabs down, simply because we ran out of sand, and I have 3 bulk bags due, which is what I estimate to do this patio. The patio I think is 36 square metres, so 3 bulk, well, it'll be about 3.5 bulk bags, so we'll see how we get on, but I've got 3 coming tomorrow. So what we've done, as you can see, we laid them all out and set where the centre was going to be, which we've aimed, so the centre is the centre between them posts. It's quite hard to see from here, but and not really the centre of them, but it's very close. I mean, it's 5mm difference. And then so we set them out, made sure we had the cuts so there were no slithers, and then we looked at the fall. So we've got fall from the back to the front. Over the distance, it works out, I can't remember, I think it's about 20mm. Let me work, no, maybe more, 15mm front, back to front fall, because the drain is at the front and will be all the way along. And then we've set the slab off of the wall 30mm for the step. Now we were going to go a bit further, but the problem with that is obviously we're going to have another slab on here, but it inhibits you when you're stepping down, and we don't want anyone tripping over type of thing. So we've stuck to 30mm, and to be honest, I think it looks cracking there, like that. Now we've bedded them on mortar, the same mix as this, and then separated into a sand cement mix 4:1 for the actual main bulk of the slab. And then what you'll see me do is wipe on, but the priming slurry onto the back of the slab, which helps it adhere to the sand cement mix. We've gone for a slightly moist mix, but we wanted a bit of stiffness just to support the weight of the slab. Now they're not actually as heavy as I thought, but yeah, it's end of day one. We've just been getting the fronts in, because that will set us then to start moving out and see how we get on. They're drying now, and as you can see, they're absorbing shed loads of water. This is from obviously the mix underneath, and yeah, so we'll let them set, and then we've got a good base to work out. The gap we've gone for is 10mm, so we're just using some of them tile spacers, and that's helping us keep the 10mm gap, which will then get grouted. So yeah, looking cracking. End of day one, and yeah, I've got a few days off this week, so hopefully we can get it done, ready for grouting. The grouting won't be in this video, but yeah, we should be somewhere like, so it's exciting. And yeah, so we'll get going. I'll do a bit of B-roll now, and then we'll head into the second day and get time-lapsing again, so stay tuned. Fantastic couple of days. So we have slabs this end complete. You'll have seen today we'll start cutting, just try and show you. So the complete up to the sleeper that runs up there, so that's all done, and then we've got all the way just down here. So if I jump over, show you, so all the way to there. So we've probably got another 3 cuts to do up here, and that will finish sort of the back row and make it look more finished. So we've been trying to mix there, as you can see, try to protect wall and sleepers, but we're running out of space fast. We've also run out of sand, so we've got some more coming tomorrow, a bulk bag and a load of handy bags. So material management has been a nightmare. I did order 2 bulk bags, but then we figured 2 will be too much, so I've switched that to handy bags, and then at least I can take them back, and then also cement. So yeah, we've what have we used? We'll use 4 bulk bags of sharp sand, or maybe 4.5, and then probably knocking up now 15 bags of cement. So yeah, it's a lot. It's not cheap either, but is what it is. So the remainder to do is that sort of area over there, and then we'll get them in tomorrow, move the cement mixer off there so we can finish all this bit, and then it's a grouting. We've also need to do the steps, so they'll overhang in the same way as that does, 30mm, and it's a lot of cutting. And yeah, so if anyone else is looking to do a similar job, this has been a godsend. It were £85 Erbauer with a diamond blade from Screwfix, and has been brilliant, so highly recommend that, especially for a DIY. Maybe not if you're a professional, but yeah, absolutely fantastic, and we're really cracking on. So we've laid circa, what is it, 31 maybe? No, it'll be more than that. Oh, I've been knocking up like 37 slabs, so yeah, it's really coming along well. So I'll get the time lapse going again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have it done, subject to the weather. Steps on, all that bit done, all tidied up, and then let's hope the rain holds off and I can show you exactly what it looks like once it's done. So we're about 98% complete. The steps are not on yet. They're all cut, ready to go, but we just ran out of time, energy and everything else that goes with something like this. So yeah, they still need bedding on some mortar. And we just have 2 more slithers to cut down there. So 2 more slithers just to put in there, but they're all 2-minute jobs, and that sort of concludes the paving slab install. So it's been a bit of a challenge, probably one of the hardest tasks of it all. Appreciate the slabs are still wet. They absorbed a lot of water, and then we've just had constant rain. So when they dry, they all go a very light colour, very similar. They're all sort of that sort of colour with a tinge of yellow, but as they're wet, that's what they look like. We've got the jointing compound, so that's going to be done and will come in next week's video. But the reason it's not complete for this video is I just wanted to get it up today and get it complete. So yeah, looks absolutely fantastic, really finishes and ties all the garden in. The aggregate will come at a later date again, as you know, I've got that, but yeah, it's been a challenge, and it's definitely doable. I think a lot of people come and watch this video from my Instagram who's keen to learn how to do a patio install. Now, I'm not saying this video is a how-to at all, because it's not, but just gives you a rough idea of sort of the things we did, such as a moist mix, creating grooves in the mix so that when you're tapping the slab down, it gives it somewhere for the mortar or sand and cement mix to go, so you can get it level, and applying a fall, so ours is falling from back to front to the drainage. So yeah, I hope this video has been a good one. I've enjoyed doing it, and seeing the patio sort of come to an end after 6 months of graft and long days. So yes, I'll leave this video here. Thank you for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like the whole garden transformation, and please make sure you subscribe for more videos to come in the near future, and head over to Instagram, the_DIY_journey, for more day-to-day updates on how we're getting on with the house, with the garden, and anything else I'm up to. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.